Happy weekend, everybody. This is another edition of Cranky Gun Reviews, and boy, I just happen to pick like the coldest, windiest days every time I come out here. So beautiful Saturday. It started out sunny. I thought it was going to stay sunny. It also started out with zero wind, and now I'm getting a wind blowing towards me. So the little area where my range is, there's a backstop behind me, but all the wind is blowing straight across the range coming into where I'm shooting. I have a target set up at 10 yards. Because I just purchased this Smith & Wesson 617, I think I'm going to start out with this guy. And I have some Federal 36 grain hollow point. I have some Remington Golden Bullet shorts, 22 shorts. Those are high velocity shorts. Let's see, what else did I bring? I brought some Blazer lead round nose. I brought a complete brick of Winchester 333 grain Super X bulk, which this is the crap I've been having issues with my LCP2. I'm probably going to shoot this whole brick today, because as much as you want to conserve 22, if it's not reliable in all of my pistols, I don't see the point to hold on to a lot of this. And I have about 1,400 rounds of this stuff. I have 2 boxes of the 555 rounds, plus this 333, plus a bunch in slip cases that I've taken out of these cases and refilled. Let's see what else. I have a Gila 22 Calibri. I have some Armscore 22 long rifle. I think these are 36 grain hollow points. I just picked some of this stuff up a couple weeks ago. I've never shot it before. And then I have some CCI Quiet. I don't have a lot of this stuff, just like a half a box. And I think that's it for what I brought today. And let's just see how the day goes. You stay tuned, and let's have some fun with some 22s. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I have the Smith & Wesson 617. I got to take out all my snap caps first. I don't lose those. All right, and you notice I wear these blue gloves in a lot of my videos. When it's cold out, this is just enough on my skin to keep my hands from freezing. About after a half an hour or so, my hands will get cold. I'll take a break and I'll put my gloves on and warm my hands up for a little bit. But let's get started here. I'm going to start out by loading some of these Winchester Super X into the 617. Again, I think they'll function fine in this. This is a different batch of ammo than the one I used in my LCP2. This is a brand new box. So I'm going to try running a bunch of this stuff through the LCP2 and see if this batch is better. If it is, maybe I won't blow through the whole batch today. But here we go. First 10 rounds through this 617. I have a target set up at 10 yards, and I'm going to see how I do here. Double action. Uh-oh. You know, I suspected this. So I don't think this is the ammo's fault. I actually think somebody messed around with the spring on the trigger on this thing, because to me, this trigger spring feels way too light. So, well, that one worked. Kind of expect that round to go off the second time, but I guess not. So, it actually could have been a dud. And I can't see a thing with these glasses on right now. They're so foggy I can't see. That was, I don't know if that was 9 or 10. I'm not sure that one went off afterwards. And I think it went off the second time. So, I don't know. Wow. Just putting one round through each one of these cylinders, it is very dirty. So, like everybody says, the Winchester Super X is not a clean burning ammo. But I did not put those on paper because that first round was a hang-up. So this cylinder, I'm going to try putting these on paper and see how I do. And again, already I only put 10 rounds through it, and those rounds were so dirty that these ones are going in a little bit tight, which is not a good start to the day. But let's see how we do here. I'm going to try single action now and see how it does. That was 10. So far so good, other than that first one. So I just put 10 rounds on a target. I have like, I forget what they are. They're easy score targets. And I have, it's about a 3" by 3" square, I think, that I'm shooting into. And I think I got all 10 rounds in that 3x3 square. And that really wasn't trying that hard. And again, 10 yards, 30 feet is pretty far to be shooting a pistol to try to get real accurate groups. But I really just wanted to test this thing out and see how it shoots. I also want to see how much lead buildup I get around the forcing cone on this. Because again, when I got this gun, there was so much buildup around the forcing cone, it took me a long time to clean it. So let's put another 10 rounds of Winchester Super X through this thing. And then maybe I'll switch off and go to my Ruger Wrangler. I haven't shot that one very much either. Alright, so there's 10 more rounds with the 617. Let's go back to double action and see how I do with another group in double action. Man, that is one remarkable trigger. Those rounds don't want to eject too well. They're getting stuck in there. Let's go look at the target real quick. Here's my two groups. Let me fix my target. It's blowing in the wind again. Let's see if I can pack some snow down there. All right, so this was my first group of 10 in single action. They're kind of all over the place, but I guess that's 4x4, so I'm probably about a 3.5" group there, and actually a little bit tighter in single action. I guess it's about the same, about 3¼ 3.5" single action or double action. Not too bad. So I'm gonna go get set up, and I'll try for the bullseye. Let's try another group again with the 617, and I'm gonna stay with the Super X for now because I really want to see how this stuff performs today. So far it doesn't seem to be having as many issues as I had with the other box. So let's see. And I was going to do some bench rest shooting, but that's kind of boring. So let's just see how good I can do without my glasses fogging up. But I'm going to go for that middle bullseye. Again, I'm at 10 yards and I'm still shooting Winchester Super X. Right below the bullseye. Little low and right. Not sure. I think in the bullseye. That was 10. I think I did pretty good. I think most of my shots are right around the bullseye. I'm going to do one more cylinder full, and then we'll go check the target again. I have a whole bunch of pistols out here today. I think I'm going to break each one of these videos up into separate videos just because most people don't want to sit and watch a half-an-hour video of some guy babbling while he's reloading either the cylinders on a revolver or, you know, a whole bunch of 22 mags. So, oops. I'm going to try to break these up into separate videos. Here we go. There's 10 more. Not much better than shooting a revolver, even if it is cold and snowing. I mean, it's actually pretty nice out here. 24 degrees. The wind is, you know, up and down. It's not too bad. It's lightly snowing. It's kind of nice. The ground's real icy, though, so I have to be careful. Especially when you're shooting a gun, you want to be careful when it's icy. But let's do another group here. Oh, that was low. I pulled it. I think that was all of them. So far, function of the gun has been 100%. I did have one dud out of 40 rounds. Man, those are stuck in there. There we go. 22 is definitely some dirty ammo, but so far I'm having better luck with this stuff than I did out of the LCP. I actually got 3 magazines loaded up with this Winchester white box in the LCP. A little bit later I'll switch over and I'll do another video on that. But let's go check out that target again. All right, so this is the single action group I was trying to get near the bullseye, and I think that was my first shot, and then I had most of these over here and then that one. So still probably about a 3-inch group. Again, 10 yards is kind of far. I haven't painted the front sight on that thing. And then this is my second group. Again, not great, but mostly I'm testing functionality. And again, that ammo is not by any means target ammo. And I'm not shooting that slow because it's cold out here. Again, you can see, I don't know if you can see the snow falling, but it's snowing out here. And it's 24 degrees, so probably not going to get much better groups than that. But maybe if I try bench resting it. But that's the 617. That's 4 groups of 10. Again, not great. All of my groups are around 3.25 inches. You know, that's about, yeah, 3.25 inches. That's about 3 inches. And this one was good. Most of the shots were here. And then I know I pulled a couple down low. And I think it's just because I was speeding up because, again, my hands are getting a little bit cold. So let's try something different. So as many of you know, one of the appeals to having a revolver is the flexibility to the ammunition you can shoot in this. So right now I'm going to some CCI Quiet, which I think is a 710 feet per second lead round nose. And I'm gonna load up a cylinder of this stuff and see how it goes. I only have about 13 rounds of this stuff with me, so let's put 10 of them downrange and see how it does out of this pistol. It's gonna be super quiet. I love this stuff. All right, so not really trying to do any accuracy shooting here, just gonna plink. Oh yeah. Pretty accurate stuff, actually. Probably still about a 3-inch group, not the best in the world, but again, that may be about as accurate as I can get with this gun at 10 yards. I got 3 more of those, and then I'm going to alternate it. I'll mix it up here. Let's put some, I got 3 of those CCI shorts, or those CCI quiets. I'm going to mix in some Golden Bullet shorts in here. I'll put a few of those in, and then I'll fill it up with Calibris. And you'll hear the crazy difference between the Calibris and the shorts and the quiets as far as report goes when I'm shooting this. But again, this is the beauty of this. You want to shoot quiet ammo out of it, you can certainly shoot some quiet ammo. You want to get even quieter, whoops, of course the rounds are falling out because I'm not paying attention here. Let me open this box up before I drop any more here. Oops. Probably edit that part out. So the beauty to this is being able to alternate your rounds. Calibris, shorts, long rifle, long, shot shell, high velocity, standard velocity. You can put any 22 long, any 22 short, long, or long rifle in this, or Calibris. So I'm mixing it up. I got Calibris, I got shorts, I got quiets, and they're not in any particular order. They're just all random in here. So again, let's see how this thing does. So far, I don't have really any leading on the forcing cone, maybe one tiny piece. And previous owner must have put a lot of rounds through this thing to get it as leaded up as it was. Maybe even 1,000 rounds in a day, I don't know. But let's see how it does with a mix of Calibri, short, and long. Actually, Calibri, short, and quiet all mixed up in here. You can hear those Calibris. They almost sound like they're not even going off. And Calibris are awesome. I actually, my property isn't very big. I've always wanted to put just a small 22 shooting gallery out back. And I'm betting if I go out there and I shoot Calibris, I could get away with it because they're basically as quiet as a BB gun, if not even quieter. These things only have like 420 feet per second. I don't know if that's out of a revolver or a pistol, but they are super quiet. You could shoot these Colibris without any hearing protection, and I guarantee if I went out behind my garage and set up a little shooting gallery, I would have no issue shooting these out there. So let's see what I can do here. I got 10 Colibris in here, and let's see. I'm sure they always shoot wicked low. I can see a group like below my whole target, but let's see how I do with some Colibris here. That's awesome. Yeah, they're shooting, point of impact is about 3 inches lower than it was with the standard ammo, with the long rifle or even the quiet. So a lot of fun though, 29 grain projectiles, little tiny Colibri. So far, out of about 60 or 70 rounds that I've put through this, I had one failure. That was the very first round, and it was a dud. I put it back in. Actually, I don't even know if it was a dud. I think it went off the second time I hit it because I don't think there was a dud there. But so far, 60 rounds, one round that was a light strike, or maybe it was just a bad round. I've had no issues with this otherwise. It's reliable. It's pretty stinking accurate. Again, 3-inch groups at 30 feet, 10 yards. Not too bad. If I had this at 7 yards or even 5 yards, I'm sure I could get some real good groups with it. But that is the Smith & Wesson 617 22 long rifle, 10-shot revolver. This is going to be a short video with just the 617 in. I'm going to do a couple more videos with my other pistols, and then maybe I'll do a side-by-side comparison with this, the Harrington and Richardson and the Wrangler later. But for now, that's going to do it for this short video for Cranky Gun Reviews. Thanks for watching. God bless America. Make sure you support your 2A rights. Get out there and shoot, even if it's 24 degrees and snowing.